Hello, welcome to Women Talking Balls, episode 18. Give us a few seconds and we will be right back. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. We are here live, Women Talking Balls, episode 18. We're here back in Deluxe Space, Creative Space in McDonough, Georgia. We are a podcast for women to express their love and share their love of the sports of
Sports.
That's
Exactly.
in a women's perspective
Of all balls.
of all balls, right? Oh, all right. If you haven't already done so, please follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Go ahead and like, share, hit up your family and friends so that they can tune in and listen to us today while we talk some good, juicy stuff that's going on. I'm Boss Lady B. I have Ann from the A to my right, and to Ann's right, we got Tiki Wiki. So we're gonna go ahead and get on into this. Men, I forgot to say men. Y'all can come on in too.
Exactly, right.
We're gonna allow y'all to come on in with us today. And also, if you have any products that you would like for us to showcase for you, please hit us up in our email address at womentalkingballs@gmail.com and someone will get back with you. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little recap of all this good football that we had over the weekend.
Good weekend for football.
We had a good,
Yep,
good
exactly.
football
I
weekend,
know.
and it was cold.
It was cold. We
It
had
was-
soup.
Yeah, we had soup.
It was a good weekend for soup.
Yeah, just
Yes.
snuggle up in your blanket
Snuggle
and watch
up.
some
That's it.
football.
That's right.
That's
That's
right.
right. So we're
That's
gonna
right.
get a little recap of this divisional weekend from Miss Tiki Weekend.
Yes.
All
yes.
right.
All right. We're gonna start with the Baltimore Ravens.
All
Whew,
right.
that
Ravens.
game was really good.
Yes.
But the Ravens beat the Houston Texans 34-10. They were tied at halftime, 10-10. But that game got away from the Texans in the second half.
I was kind of rooting for little CJ. I like little CJ.
I know. Lamar Jackson threw 2 touchdowns and ran for 2 scores. You know, Lamar had something to prove.
It did.
Right?
Yes.
Because he had gotten that far and never won. So
Right.
he had to do it. He also made history, becoming the first quarterback since 1948 in the regular season or the playoffs with at least 2 touchdowns, 2 touchdown passes, and 2 touchdown runs. He had 100 yards, over 100 yards rushing, and 100-yard passer rating
Okay.
with 152 yards passing in the same
Lamar
game.
said he got to get his 'cause he
Exactly.
getting old.
Yeah.
So he got to come on and get it this year. I think they done paid for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Lamar was being Lamarvelous.
Lamarvelous. I
That's
like
right,
that. That was
Lamarvelous.
really cute.
Yes.
Yeah, but I do have to give the Texans their kudos.
Okay.
Rookie quarterback CJ Stroud, rookie coach
Yes.
DeMarco Ryans for winning the AFC South Division title and the first round wild card playoff game against the Cleveland Browns. Yep. Also,
They both good to look at.
they are
Some
some
eye
cute
candy.
guys.
Some eye candy.
I know. I know. San Francisco 49ers. They won 24-21 in a thriller game,
Yeah, that was a good
right?
game.
Yeah.
With Green Bay and Jordan Love.
Yep.
Purdy was kind of off target the whole game. He didn't show up. But luckily the people around him did. But they managed to walk away with the divisional NFC championship
Mhm.
Anyway,
I was going for Green Bay.
Yeah.
yeah,
That was a good game though.
That
It
was
was
a good
it was a
game.
nail biter.
I was
in
it
that
going
game.
for
was.
Yeah.
It was.
Because it could have went either way.
Yes.
Yeah. So, it wasn't a pretty game for the 49ers at all. Yeah. So, I meant to mention, both the 49ers and Baltimore got that bye. They had the idea
Oh,
of
yeah.
when the team secured the number one spot,
Right.
they get a bye week. And I think it's to their detriment.
You don't think
You
they
think
need the
so?
rest?
Yeah, yeah. I think it disrupts the team's rhythm and their, just their momentum.
You don't think they need to recoup and
I mean,
because Baltimore had a lot of injuries and they kind of
yeah. But on the other hand, yeah,
Give them an extra week to
Right.
heal up.
right.
they do. But Lamar said it himself. He's like, was because they were off, for those 10
Mhm.
days, and they kind of started off slow, but they had to turn it around in the
Right.
second half. But in these playoff games, sometimes you don't have that
You
kind of
don't have
time
that
to
time.
turn
And
it
it was
around.
cold.
And it was
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah. I don't know. Y'all let us know in the chat what you think about that. Do you think,
Mm.
do you think it disrupts their rhythm and their momentum? Let us know. Detroit played Tampa
Lions.
Bay. And end of the first quarter, they were tied 3-3.
Mhm.
End of the second quarter, they were tied 10-10. End of the third quarter, they were 17-17. But the fourth quarter, Detroit came away with that win,
Right.
31-23.
Baker Mayfield did what he do best.
Right.
Yeah.
Threw an interception.
Through an interception. Yeah, he scrambles and he gets antsy. And toward the end, he does it every
Yeah.
time.
Throws an
But
interception.
Jared Goff, he led the Lions to their first NFC championship
Yeah.
appearance in 32 years.
I know.
Yes.
Since 1991, and just their second time in franchise history.
You know, it was some partying going on. and-
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it was a good game. But Baker Mayfield, though, he had a good game, throwing 3 touchdown passes,
Mhm.
but that just wasn't enough. It just was not enough. However, Tampa Bay did, they won the division,
Mhm.
and it's the third year in a row. But of course, the GOAT
Right.
won the first 2 years, and then they won the third one with
They
Baker
barely
Mayfield.
won. They-
Yeah, y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think Tampa Bay gonna give Falcons a run for their money
next year.
next
Next
season?
season.
They
Yeah.
probably will. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
They were looking pretty good.
Yep, they
this
were.
playoff, but
they
Mhm.
did. They did. All right,
we gonna bring it though.
Right,
we're
but
gonna bring it next
yeah.
year. That's right. All right, Kansas City and Buffalo Bills. Now that was a real nail biter.
It was.
That
Had
was
us up late.
I know.
Yeah.
So what you really remember is what that kicker didn't make that field goal.
Right, exactly.
That's what you'll remember about the game.
because it could have went into overtime.
I know. And then-
Well, one of the commentators did say,
Mhm.
yes, they only have one job,
They do.
but there was other things that Buffalo messed up on
yeah,
that could have got them points too.
that's true.
Yeah.
So like, don't blame the kicker.
That's
That was
right.
one- And he had to win against him. So
Yeah.
But it was a pretty even game throughout.
It was.
Yeah, it
it was.
was.
It was.
I know they were scoring. One
Right.
score. It was a battle of the quarterbacks.
It was.
It really was.
Yeah, it was good.
Because they had
It was no
How many-
interceptions, no
how
sacks,
many,
nothing like that.
I
score
think-
changes, lead changes or something. I think that they 5 or
But yeah,
6.
I would say about
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the Kansas City Chiefs didn't have a punt until
They
the fourth
didn't have-
quarter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was good.
pretty good. Yeah.
The Chiefs secured their 6th straight season in the AFC Championship game.
Mm.
That's every season.
Every season.
Mahomes been
Right.
there.
Yeah,
He's
every
went
year.
to the
Yeah, and this is
playoffs.
the first year that he hadn't had to
Home
play at
field
home
advantage.
field
Right.
advantage. Yeah,
And it was cold there.
That's why they
it
gonna-
was
they
cold.
gonna
Speaking
It
lose.
was cold. That's why I didn't think they were going to win because
Right.
it was so cold up there.
Yeah, speaking of being cold,
Yeah.
it was actually warmer in Buffalo
Mhm.
this week than it was in Kansas City last week.
Oh wow.
Okay, because I was about to say it was
Yeah.
cold in Kansas.
It
City.
was,
Okay.
and we talked about that. People were hospitalized with
right.
hypothermia in both
In
In
both
both
cities.
in both cities.
Right.
Yeah, but I think the nastiest thing I saw was Andy Reid's mustache.
Froze.
I was like,
Oh,
I
was
hope that.
not
I said, I hope
nasty?
that was water, but I know it wasn't. Oh my god, it was terrible. Yes. But and of course the other storyline Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
Girl,
I heard she
go sit down.
Yeah, I heard she bought a suite for the family.
Yeah. They
Buffalo.
weren't gonna be sitting out there in the cold.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Not Taylor.
I would
Yeah.
have sold my suite.
You
I'm-
would've
I'm
sold-
sure whoever owned that suite
Yeah.
got some pretty penny.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So we in for some good, exciting football this coming weekend.
Mhm.
The Baltimores will play Kansas City for the AFC Championship and a
we
trip
got-
to the Super Bowl.
So we
Right.
got one more week. to
One
see
more week.
Taylor.
Mhm.
One more.
'Cause they're not going past that.
Right.
You don't think so?
Yep.
All right. We know who Beleda has. I think it's going to be a really good matchup between the quarterbacks. We got two dynamic quarterbacks.
Right.
And they haven't played against each other since 2021.
Oh wow. Okay.
So actually, to me, I think this is the Super Bowl game.
You think this gonna be the Super Bowl
Yes,
game?
yes. I think it's
At
gonna
least
be
with the excitement anyway.
Yeah.
What y'all think in the chat? Is this gonna be the Super Bowl? Who's gonna win this game? The Chiefs or the Ravens?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking at my I'm looking at my chat. And Melly B, I see you out there.
Yeah.
Mel said, we don't want Taylor Swift. Super Bowl. Thank you, Mel. I agree with you on that one.
Exactly.
I'm
Right,
tired of
though.
Taylor Swift.
Right.
And the 49ers will play Detroit for the NFC Championship and a trip to the Super Bowl. Now, this game, I think, is going to be kind of gritty. I think it's going to be one of them old-fashioned,
Good football.
good, old-fashioned football games because both of them have a strong defense. Both of them have a good running game.
Right.
So, I don't know.
You don't know.
Well,
you know.
I know. Y'all let me know who you think is going to the Super Bowl. Who's going to win these games
Yeah.
and who's going to the Super Bowl?
What's the predictions for the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Mhm.
Let us know.
Mhm.
Let us know.
So what's yours?
Well, I'm
Because
going.
Tiki is our running champion. So whatever she says,
Right,
I
whatever
know.
it seems
Like,
like, whatever
whatever
she
she
say
say.
has
I'm
been
good.
happening.
I won all 4 this weekend.
You
Exactly.
All of
won
my
all
predictions.
4
All her
predictions this
predictions.
week.
Okay, so I like Detroit. I'll go with Detroit if Debo Samuels is not playing wide receiver because he went
Yes,
out.
He got out.
He went out.
He did get out.
So if that's the case, I'll go for Detroit.
Mhm.
But Baltimore and Kansas City, that's a tough one. I wish I had a whole week to think about it. But if for my prediction today,
Okay.
and it's going against everything, my better judgment. I'm going against Kansas City and Andy Reid, and I'm rooting for Baltimore.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So, who you got? It's early.
It's early.
I got Baltimore and the 49ers.
Baltimore and the 49ers. Okay.
And
But I got Baltimore to take it all the way.
all the way.
all the way.
Okay. All right.
The Ravens.
Yes.
Okay, they paid for it. I
Yeah.
think they paid for it.
Yeah.
I got the Ravens in Detroit
Okay.
going to the
Okay.
Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though like you said, I like Christian McCaffrey. Oh my
I do
God, that boy
too.
know he can run
Yeah,
that ball.
yeah.
I know I've been saying 49ers all
Right.
the way. I just think if they don't have Debo,
Debo.
that's gonna be a problem for them.
All righty.
Yeah.
Mel said, y'all check the chat. Mel say Ravens. Is that Ravens all the way, Mel? Okay.
Okay. Who she got for the other game?
She just say Ravens.
just said the Ravens. Okay, Mel. All right. So
All righty.
that is it for the divisional weekend.
Oh, we wrapping up football.
It's
know.
coming to, well, what's the name is coming March 30th. The
Oh yeah, the
new
new
football league.
UFL. is
Right.
UFL.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's gonna be exciting.
It's as exciting as the NFL.
But
Well,
we'll see.
we'll see.
We
With
got
the-
to learn these
Yeah,
players.
and the Rock is he kind of throwing it out there, so we'll
They
see.
trying to hype it up.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll
He and
see.
his wife,
Mhm.
ex-wife. sorry.
Ex-wife. Yeah, him and his
Mhm.
ex-wife. They
Yep.
got a good partnership.
Yeah, they
They,
do.
they know how to make the money.
Exactly.
That's what it's about.
All right. Okay.
right.
Thank you, Tiki, for the
Yeah.
recap. We're gonna be watching.
Okay.
I got a kind of dilemma on Sunday. Put it in the chat, y'all. Let me know. Do you go to the grandbaby's first birthday party? Or do you stay home and watch? I'm just saying for a friend.
Right. For a
What you
friend.
do for a friend? What you do?
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Tiki.
Yes.
Recap.
All right.
Moving to our next new content,
Yes.
WTB.
Yes.
Let's hear it, and
Yeah, watching the best.
watching the best.
Yes. So this week we're gonna be watching Coco Golf. So she's my WTB athlete of the week. Coco Golf successfully defends her title wins at the ABS Classic, which was about 2 weeks ago. So now, right now, we're in the Australian Open. So Coco, only 19 years old, still early in her career, has won 7 WTBA single titles, including a major at the 2023 US Open.
Okay, Coco.
Yeah, and 8 double titles. Coco has a career high ranking of number 3 in singles and number 1 in W's by WTA. She is also the highest paid with endorsements and winnings for 2022. 2023 with $22.7 million.
Oh,
She,
wow.
I know she's banking, isn't she?
Need to be auntie.
Exactly. We need no sponsorships over here. So she's currently playing in the Australian Open, like I said earlier, and in the she's right now in the quarterfinals.
Okay.
So yeah, so
Go
she's
Coco.
yeah. So we're gonna cheer on Coco.
Cheer on Coco.
Yes, for that Australian Open. She's the only US player in the
Tennis player in the
quarterfinals. Yeah,
quarterfinals.
Awesome.
exactly. So we're gonna
Good job,
we got
Coco.
Coco as our watching the best this weekend.
I love it.
Yes.
All right, Coco. Black girl magic. I love it.
Exactly.
Thank you, Ann.
Yeah.
All right. What we got going on next? Is it on me?
It's
It
on
is.
It's on
you.
me.
Is
All
we
right.
doing NBA around the world?
Yeah,
NBA
round and
news?
round and round.
Yeah, well, not my baby.
All right. One of our other new contents, news around the NBA.
Yes.
We got some kind of not so good news. Golden State Warriors, they mourn the sudden loss of their assistant coach, Dejan Mijovic. 46 years old, suffered a heart attack while they were at a team's dinner. So yeah, he leaves behind a wife and I think 2 kids. So
Mm.
they canceled that game, and a lot of people pay respect for him on the other team. So Golden State Warriors, I'm sure they'll bounce back.
Yeah.
It's assistant coach, but they got to mourn his loss. If you all have been sleeping under a rock, Atlanta Hawks, our star Trey Young, suffered a concussion in Saturday's game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he's out indefinitely.
Wow.
So we got to hurry up and do something in this trade,
Exactly.
right? we got to
really
do
need to
something,
trade
right.
him and blow up that team and get a whole new team.
Right.
Yeah, that they play him too much.
Right. Everything is on his back.
Everything
Yeah.
on his back. I
Yeah.
know. And actually that happened in the fourth quarter. He took a charge. See,
Right.
took a charge.
But they look good against Miami this
Right.
weekend.
they
They
did.
won that
They
game.
won
They-
that
yeah,
game.
they look good against
I
Miami.
think this last game they lost at home over 20 points, by 20 points.
Oh, really?
They
Yeah.
lost this game too about that many,
Yeah.
116-95 against the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was hit in the face, and yeah.
So tell us in the chat, what does the Hawks need to do to, move forward with some wins? Because we down there. We like number
We
15
number
or something. It's
12, I
weird,
think.
12.
12, yeah.
Yeah.
We down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant out for the season.
Out for the
Oh,
season.
fella, he just cannot catch a break.
Cannot.
I mean, he only played 9 games, and now he's got to undergo surgery for labrum tear in his right shoulder. If you remember, he was suspended the first 25 games of the
Right.
season for that video showing the gun
Right.
Misconduct.
Twice.
They let him come back. He did it
Mhm.
again.
Misconduct.
Misconduct. Yeah, so he came back, played 9 games, and now has an injury. So we're gonna hope Ja.
Ja.
Yeah, Ja.
Ja.
We're gonna hope Ja get it together while he's recuperating.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe he might need to get a little anger management or mental health something.
Well, hopefully he had that before they let him come back.
Before they let him come
Right.
back, like they did Draymond.
Right.
Some news with these NBA refs. They better get it together because these players and coaches are not playing with them. Jason Tatum from the Boston Celtics, he was ejected from the game. Tatum argued 2 fouls that was not called.
Right.
So he had it out with the refs. So and then Mike Brown, head coach of the Sacramento Kings, had to be held back. He was literally trying to fight the
You're trying to
ref.
get 'em.
Yeah. And he got ejected from the game. So
Wow.
look, this bad ref calling not only on the
Whew.
NFL,
The
but it's
NBA
time is
too.
moving over to the NBA
Right.
too. So
Yeah.
Well, we say they need to find some of those refs with those calls, especially if they go back and see that the calls were
right.
incorrect.
And they are reviewing
Yeah.
them now for the NBA, but I don't know if they going back and
Yeah.
changing the plays.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean the call, but I don't know.
Mm.
They better get it right. 'Cause these
Exactly.
players and coaches ain't playing, right?
Exactly.
One last thing, I got a little juice going on here.
Okay,
A little rumor. I don't know how
Uh-oh.
true it is, y'all.
Rumor mill.
Fruit.
Rumor mill is out.
Uh-oh.
That,
Our disclaimer.
our disclaimer. It's a rumor. But Hall of Famer Dwayne Wade and his wife Gabrielle Union
Oh.
headed for divorce court.
I wonder what happened.
I don't know.
I thought they
but
was like,
I love them
exactly.
as a couple.
They doing their little TikTok
And
stuff.
Shady Baby. I love
Right.
Shady Baby. I got to see Shady Baby grow up. Look. I'm
Mm.
hoping it's just a rumor.
I hope so too.
Mm.
But she wasn't at the game with him when they played the Hawks.
And they're not on IG like they used to be a lot as a family. Some now is either she's doing something, he's doing something separate, but you don't see them together unless it's like one of the kids' events or something. But,
Mm.
oh, we're
I
gonna
hate
pray.
that.
For
Yeah, I
her.
hope so. I hope
Yeah.
that's a rumor.
We hope it's a rumor.
Yeah.
I think I saw something like that on Facebook too.
Did you?
Mhm.
So we're gonna hope it's a rumor.
Yeah. We're gonna hope it's a rumor.
But they haven't been making that many appearances, so
No, they haven't. We'll find out. It'll come to the
it's gonna
light.
come to the light.
It will.
Watch the shade room.
Just put them on Shay Shay Club Shay Shay.
Right, exactly.
It'll come out.
That's my news around the NBA. Anything in the chat that we got going on?
Nothing on you.
Oh, Dexter says she's over the top.
Who's over the top?
Gabrielle.
Oh, she over the top.
Uh-huh.
She
She too much.
too much for Dwayne Wade,
Mm-hmm.
or she just extra. That's what
Yes,
he's
he's
saying.
saying.
She extra.
Mhm.
She reinvented the way. Because he wasn't doing nothing but playing.
Now,
basketball.
Did she
Dwayne
reinvent
had
him?
a fashion though. I like the way Dwayne Wade dresses.
Yeah.
He kind of step out the box.
You don't think they had
she
anything?
couldn't handle it?
You don't think that was him? You don't think it was her with,
We're gonna say it's a mutual.
Oh,
They you know what it was? Aren't they the ones that said something about they pay 50-50?
yeah.
The house, the expenses.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that. She
Okay.
got tired.
okay.
She better get like Sierra and Russell. I just saw what Russell bought Sierra a new 41 million something house.
Wow.
For the new baby. I said
Here in Atlanta when he come. No.
I love
Can
that.
we get Russell?
Can we get
Right.
Russell? I'm sure that's in LA.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, Barry saying that's old news. They were all together at his birthday party last weekend.
Oh.
That's because they still married.
They
They
have
doing
to do it for the kids.
Gotta do it for the
They had to do it for
kids.
the media.
Yeah, gotta do it for the media. Oh, somebody who was this? Thorough Dalen 88. Dollins 88 said, "Let me call Cat." Ah, Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
They'll get the news.
They'll get the tea.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
I got more people on
Mhm.
IG. I'm loving. I got more people on IG today.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody in YouTube. Come on over to YouTube.
Oh, Barry said, "No worries. He's covering for Trey." and I wish somebody would hit me in the face. You're trying to get a check, baby.
Exactly.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Mm-mm. That's funny. All right, Belated. How about some climax?
Climax. Time for the climax. All right, Tiger Woods. As we all know, Tiger Woods and Nike ended their 27-year partnership. During this time, Tiger got 15 major championships, 82 PGA Tour wins, and hundreds of millions of dollars in endorsements.
Exactly. Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of millions of dollars in endorsements. A lot of people want to know why. It said the split came claimed down as to a financial decision on Tiger Woods' side. So that's I'm thinking I'm thinking Tiger making room for his son Charlie.
Right.
He's trying to step out the way and let Charlie have the
Yeah.
highlight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what happened. We won't be seeing that Nike swooshes from head to toe no more from Tiger Woods. If you remember, he turned pro in 1996 at the age of 20, and I think Charlie's
Wow.
right at 14, 15.
Mhm.
So yeah, he making room.
Right,
For Charlie to
exactly,
come.
right.
I wonder what he'll be wearing next, though.
Yeah, now that's what a lot of people are wondering what he's
Yeah.
gonna wear. Some rumors are what's this TaylorMade.
TaylorMade.
TaylorMade,
okay.
Grayson, Skechers name is out
Oh,
there.
okay.
What's
Sketch-
Under Armour.
I said OC
what's-
on cloud.
On Cloud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be interesting to see.
Yeah. Gonna be interested to see what he's
Mhm.
saying. Then some people are saying that this split
Mm-hmm.
maybe had something to do because Nike didn't give Tiger a lifetime contract like they did the GOAT.
The goat.
Jordan.
The GOAT.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
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 So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, but Jordan came out with a whole shoe.
You right. Jordan
Yeah.
Jordan
Yeah.
had a shoe.
Yeah.
Had a shoe.
And golf apparel is not as prevalent as
Not at all.
basketball.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, we'll see what's gonna happen with Mr. Old Tiger Woods.
Right.
Best of luck to him and old Mr. Charlie Woods, 15. He doing his thing too.
Yeah.
Yo, boy playing,
He can play.
looking just like his daddy out there on that
Mhm.
golf course.
Wow.
Yes.
Some
Being his caddy.
being his caddy.
Dexter Dowdell said Walmart.
Yeah, he'll still get billions on billions.
He'll
at
get,
Walmart.
he will
Okay.
definitely
Exactly.
get billions and billions.
Oh,
from
He got to put a
Walmart.
little blue dot on it. Oh. No. Mm-mm.
That is hilarious.
Some more news. As we all know, New England Patriots, they hired their first black head coach, Gerard Mayo. He's a former defensive lineman and assistant coach to Bill Belichick.
Yep.
He's now the youngest head coach in the NFL. And I'm just wondering, could the Patriots be shaking up things?
Yeah.
Can Arthur kind of take notes?
I don't know what they doing. They didn't interview about
Oh,
5 or 6 people
Lord.
3 different times. Like, how much more interview? How many second
interviewing can
and
you
third
do?
interviews
I
you need?
know.
Exactly.
I know.
Y'all let us know who y'all would like for the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons to
Right. Exactly.
And well, look, the Las Vegas Raiders, they jumped on
Right.
because they hired Antonio Pierce.
Mhm.
So he was announced head coach for Las Vegas Raiders. So that's another brother.
Exactly. they shorten the gap
They
of
shortened
the
gap.
black head coaches. Yeah.
Okay. Look, college. Oh, Pete Carroll. I forgot to mention Pete Carroll from the Seattle Seahawks.
Mhm.
He announced his retirement.
Yeah.
But they still having him a little job behind the scenes.
Right.
They didn't let go of him too much, but he announced his retirement. He's still gonna be in the family with the Seahawks. Moving to college, Nick Saban, we all heard,
Yeah.
Yep.
head coach of the Roll Tides.
Roll Tide.
He announced his retirement,
Yeah.
and they already replaced him. They
Yeah.
didn't waste no
No
time.
Got a good
I
one.
think that was
I think that
already
was
in the
already-
making.
Making,
That
yeah,
was
it had
already
because it was just right after.
right
Yeah.
after.
Mhm.
So
They
he has
sealed the deal when they went to
the championship, the
the
college
championship.
football championship.
Yeah.
Yes. So Nick Saban will be replaced by Washington Huskies coach Kalen DeBoer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he's pretty good. He had a 25-3 record for 2 seasons with Washington. So
Yeah.
we gonna see. They just couldn't beat out that Michigan.
Right.
Jim Harbaugh, is he coming to the Falcons?
I would like for him to come because he's young, and I think it would be better than Belichick.
I don't want Belichick.
Yeah. I mean,
Why?
Belichick would be like a quick fix.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
might
it'll
be
be
like a
like-
band-aid.
yeah.
Just patch it up
Yeah.
Right.
for one season.
Exactly.
Get him where, and then he gonna be out the door.
Right.
He old, Tiki. He old.
Yeah, it'll be just.
I'm tired of all these old people.
Yeah, we want some longevity.
I'm sorry, these seniors.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
sick of
mature.
the seniors.
Yeah.
He's mature in the craft.
right.
Yeah, he can come on as an advisor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we need someone that some
Bring some-
long
Bring
term.
some spice.
Exactly.
To the team. We,
Yeah.
we need.
Well, they both known as cheaters. So Harbaugh and
I know. That
and
mean the Falcons
Belichick.
gonna start cheating. We're gonna start reading plays.
Oh Lord,
That's gonna help
That
us
will- I
win.
know.
And it means necessary.
Right. What?
They got to get these fans back on
Exactly.
board, right?
I think they all do it. They just not. They haven't got.
They haven't gotten caught.
Mhm.
You think they do it?
In some form or fashion. Yeah, I think they do.
Really? Cheat. well, we know some of this stuff rigged. So is that a
Yeah,
form of cheating,
exactly.
or that's just buying?
You think it's rigged?
Girl, please.
Yeah. Vegas got to get the point spread. What? Yeah.
That's funny.
And that fantasy
I
football.
think I truly think to a certain extent it is rigged,
My
Mhm.
dad
and
says that all
then
the time.
maybe at the last minute they let them
Mhm.
play. But I think they all getting a little extra check.
They sure keeping that under wraps all this time.
Yeah.
All these years.
I
Somebody
know.
would have told.
Somebody would have
said-
said. Somebody would have.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know. Unless they sign a contract.
right.
Oh yeah.
The
They
NDA.
should sign the contract. What you saying?
NDA.
Oh. I don't know. So we're gonna see about this Alabama, that Roll Tide. That was the team to go to.
Right.
'cause,
Well,
I
a
mean,
whole bunch of the players went into the transfer portal, about 20.
Mm-hmm.
So they jumped ship too.
Yep.
So we'll see how the team's gonna be with so many of the players that had
Right,
left.
and then there's so many other college teams out there that you can go to and make it to the NFL
Right.
now.
Right.
Everybody's recruiting top
Exactly.
recruits now.
Right.
So it's no longer just Roll Tide.
Yeah,
you gotta go
right.
there,
Exactly.
Yeah.
'Cause Alabama was it
Alabama
Yeah.
was it.
for a long
For a
time.
long
Yeah.
time,
Yeah,
but
a
I
lot-
think they
lot
take
more
it.
diverse
Look,
now.
They number been called.
Exactly.
That's right.
So how you think they're gonna do next year?
Alabama, they'll be fine.
You think they'll be fine?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who's leaving, but with that quarterback,
Mhm.
he's young, he's growing, he's already pretty good. Yeah. They'll be
Well, he
okay.
might jump ship. All right. Last but not least, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal was the keynote speaker at the 2024 Commercial Real Estate Finance Council. It's a conference that was held in Miami, and I just happened to have the opportunity to listen to it while I was at work.
Okay.
Something just hit me,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll come back to it. Something
Okay.
just hit me, but I'll come back to it.
Don't forget it.
I just had a moment.
Right.
Just had a moment. But Shaquille O'Neal was the keynote speaker. And it was very interesting. You have Shaq, this big tall guy,
Right.
a basketball player at a commercial real estate conference, but it's relevant because we know he got
Yeah.
hands in everything.
Right.
Right.
But it was very very eye-opening. He was very transparent, and I just want to highlight some of the things that he kind of mentioned that kind of stood out and just makes you appreciate him as a person. And one thing he was like, how do you feel about the NBA today?
Mm-hmm.
And his biggest thing was, it's too soft.
Wow.
He says too soft.
I
Boy,
have
they
to
ain't
agree with
playing.
him.
Yeah.
I have
Oh
to
my
agree with
goodness.
him.
Yeah.
And he said
Yeah.
his uncle Jerome, his
Not
uncle
Jerome.
Jerome and his dad was
Jerome.
like, Jerome in the house. He said his uncle Jerome and his dad always told him when you go out on that court, you put on a show.
Right.
He was like, you give it to the fans because they're paying these high prices for these tickets
Right.
Right.
and they want a show. So when you go
Exactly.
out there, you put on a show. So
Absolutely.
he said he always stood by that and now he just think it's just too soft. Fouls being called all the time and
Mhm.
Let them
it was
play.
interesting. Let him play. Let him
Yeah.
play.
Exactly.
He
And
said
call
his-
the right, and then call the right.
or call the right or call them
Right,
right.
yes.
Call the game right.
Call the game right. His all-time favorite player was Kobe Bryant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he really loved Kobe. Kobe was his favorite player. His favorite player to watch today
Who?
is Steph Curry.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
He
Wow.
like watching Steph Curry.
Good choice.
Yeah, and you would
Mhm.
think basketball, he would like watching basketball, but his
Mhm.
favorite sport to watch, UFC.
Wow.
He said he liked to fight.
Have y'all ever watched UFC before?
I don't like it.
I haven't seen it.
You know, I
Mhm.
don't like
don't
all
like
the
it either.
beating on
Yeah.
each other.
Mm-mm.
I don't like it.
It's too. Ooh, mm-mm.
Yeah, it's too.
Yeah.
It's worse than boxing.
Yeah, because they.
Yeah,
punching
because they
and
don't have
bleeding
any
and-
equipment,
Right.
no protection.
Nothing on their head.
No, they just
Oh,
fight,
wow.
beating each other, kicking
Yeah,
each other in the
a
face.
chain, in a
in the head.
chain, in a chain circle.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
it's brutal. It's brutal. It's brutal. Shaq said one of his biggest regret was putting off calling one of his sister who was very ill.
Mhm.
And he said that he was always like, I'll call her tomorrow. I'll call her tomorrow. And of course, got that call one day that his sister had passed away. So
Wow.
he was stressing to everybody, if you have a loved one, please reach out to them,
Yeah.
call them, tell them you love them. That was one of his biggest regrets. He mentioned that his first commercial property that he
Mhm.
purchased was a strip mall.
Mm.
And he said it flopped, it folded, and he lost everything. And he was saying one of the biggest problem was there wasn't an anchor tenant in there.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why he really loves Walmart and
Mhm.
Best Buy. He was
Yes.
like, he think those are the best anchor tenants to have in a strip mall. So
Yeah,
Mm,
everybody's gonna shop at those.
everybody gonna shop at Walmart.
right.
But the only thing about Walmart's, when one closes, it's hard to replace it because that's such a huge space.
Right.
It's, I mean, what else
That's
can
gonna
fit
go
in
there.
there?
Right. That's true.
It's a huge.
But how many
space.
Walmarts closed?
Got a couple
Well-
of them on my side of town.
Mine too.
Right.
It's like they close one at one exit and they go up. A little
Oh,
further.
okay.
They go out a
Yeah.
little further.
But it's so hard to fill that space
Space.
because it's such a large space. What you gonna put in
Mhm.
there?
Target.
Skating rink.
exactly.
Can I get a
Just-
skating rink?
Just
A
say,
Target.
A
Yeah.
Target. Yeah.
Yeah.
A competitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably move in there. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Its location is everything. So I think a lot of times they move for location.
Yep. So yeah, that was Shaq, but it was a really good. He was a really good keynote speaker.
Yeah.
And they was asking him a lot of questions. Afterwards, he took pictures with people.
Oh,
So yeah,
he seemed like
and
he's a.
And he lives in Atlanta, right?
he does
Yeah.
right down the street,
Yeah.
McDonough, Georgia.
Okay. All right.
And he did mention that if he didn't go into the NBA, if he didn't play
Mhm.
basketball, he would probably do military.
Wow.
And that is so hard to believe.
Right.
I know. They would have to make him a suit
Exactly.
Make him a
and the shoes.
Because I would have thought it would have
everything.
been law enforcement. Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
well, police officer now.
Yeah.
MP.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
he's an MP in the
Right.
military.
Yep. And that's because his dad served in the military. So,
okay.
and he's like, that's all his family knew was
Mhm.
military. So he
Mhm.
probably would have went to
Wow.
the military.
Interesting.
Um,
What were
and-
you? Oh, I thought you was finished.
no, I was gonna say it's
Okay.
crazy because he gave his predictions for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
But he already lost.
What was his?
Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh. How about them boys?
How about them boys?
Them
But my moment that I had, I was checking my chat
Mm-hmm.
and realized I didn't give a shout out to Dom.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh my
missing
goodness,
my
we
Dominique
missing you,
today.
Dom.
Dominique had to pay them bills again
Yes,
today, but she
yes.
would be back with us next week.
Yes.
Yes.
I had a moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Forgive me,
Yeah,
Dominique.
as if you know all of us.
I had a
yeah.
senior moment.
Yeah.
And I have she been on the chat? Have she,
Not on
No.
YouTube.
Mm-mm.
they working my baby
Yep.
too hard.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
she'll be back with us next week. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's the climax.
right.
That's what I have for the
Pay
climax.
some bills one more time.
Gonna pay some
for us.
bills.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Remember to mention
Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay. We're gonna pay some
YouTube.
bills. Okay. If you haven't already, tell your family and friends to follow us on
Yeah.
Facebook, YouTube, and IG.
Yes.
Hit that like, subscribe. What else I need to do? Then?
Hit that star and
Hit that
on
star
Facebook.
on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yep.
And remember, if you have a product that you would like for us to showcase, our beautiful mugs,
Exactly.
please hit us up in our email, womentalkingballs@gmail.com.
Yeah.
All right. We got anything? Mel said, "What the Mel? I'm all with you today, Mel. Mel all in my chat." Melody said, "Morehouse and CAU Battle of the Big Cats this weekend. This week, okay.
All right.
Battle of the Big Cats. I'm assuming that's
Basketball.
Boys
Yep.
basketball. Hey, okay.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, boo. Barry, no.
No, not that
All right.
one. Okay, we got some
We
new
good?
content.
We ready?
Yeah,
We got new content.
yeah,
What we got, Tiki?
Okay.
What we got new content?
we got some trivia.
All right, some
Trivia.
trivia
Get
question.
ready to hit us up in the chat.
Right.
Yes.
What's our trivia?
All right. Out of all 32 NFL teams, which team was the last to start? Last to have a starting quarterback. Excuse me,
All right,
starting
say it again.
black quarterback. Let me
All right,
start
say
over.
it again. Say it again.
Out of all 32 NFL teams, which team was the last to have a starting black quarterback?
Okay.
Look it up.
You'll
have to Google that. Put it in the chat.
Instagram or Facebook. Either one of them.
Yes.
I go. Oh.
I have one more question.
Okay.
Okay. How many minority quarterbacks
Okay.
were in the playoffs this year? There
Mm.
was a significant amount
It was
Minority.
of minority.
minority.
Yes.
That's the key word.
Minority quarterbacks in the playoffs this year.
Okay.
How many? And if you can name them all, that'll be great too. Put your
Ooh.
answers in the chat.
Yes.
I'll give them a few minutes. Are we
Yep.
giving answers today?
Mm.
I think we should.
Can.
Yep.
We
I like
can.
that first trivia question.
Mhm.
What was the last active
Mm-hmm.
NFL team
Yep.
to have a starting black quarterback?
Yes.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. It's so good. It's
That's
stumping
hard.
all of them.
Yep. Because nobody's putting anything in the chat.
Mhm.
That's hard.
That is hard. Anybody?
Mm.
Yeah. Google is your friend.
It is. It truly is.
And then the second one was how many?
How many minority
Mhm.
quarterbacks were in the playoffs this year? The wild card up through the divisional.
Minority.
Minority.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get what they say, if you got an ounce of black, you black.
That's right.
Okay. I'm just giving you a hint. Look, just throwing a hint out there. You got an ounce of black in you, you're black.
That's right.
Last time I checked, they said that was a minority.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
I want to get an answer.
I don't know. It must be too hard for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Too
Yes,
hard
so-
for 'em. I want to get
Do
an
you want
answer.
us? Do you want
I
us to?
think Tiki should get an answer.
No. You want me to get an answer?
Y'all don't have anything. Oh,
No,
oh wait a
nobody
minute.
said
Wait a
nothing.
minute.
In,
Nobody's saying
Wait a
anything.
They on
minute. I see
YouTube.
some on IG.
Okay.
The homie C Breezy. I guess that's Chris Brown. 3 or 4. I'm assuming that's for the number of minority
minorities.
black quarterbacks.
Higher.
Ooh. Tiki said higher.
Yep.
Mm. Somebody say, "What's up, Ann?"
Oh, hi. Who said that?
This is Chris, the homie C Breezy.
Ain't that my brother?
Oh, is this your brother?
That's my brother.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting your brother mixed up with somebody else.
All right. I've given them enough time.
Okay. What's the answer?
Doo-doo-doo. Read the question again.
All right. Out of all 32 NFL teams, which team was the last to have a starting black quarterback? Valencia.
Okay.
Valencia Boston said the Giants.
Okay.
All right. That is correct.
All right.
Now, can you tell me who that quarterback was?
Mel B said the Giants.
Okay.
Who was the quarterback?
Right.
Oh,
But that was good. The
Yeah.
quarterback was Geno Smith.
Geno
And it was
Smith.
that happened back in 2017.
Yes, not too long ago.
Not too long ago. Geno
Mhm.
Smith.
Right.
All right.
All right. And how many minority quarterbacks were in the playoffs this year?
Mhm.
The answer is 7.
Seven.
I'm gonna name them for you.
Okay.
Oh, you got him? You gonna name
Yes.
him? Okay.
Lamar Jackson,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes,
Mhm.
Jordan Love, CJ Stroud,
Right.
Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts,
Mhm.
and Tua. I'm gonna do like you.
Yeah.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Tour with the Miami Dolphins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
Yeah. That's a
Interesting.
lot.
That's
It
a lot.
was.
Yeah.
All in the post playoff. All in the playoffs.
Mhm.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
I love
Okay.
it. Those are good.
Yes.
4.
Mhm.
No, 7.
7. Right. Is there anything on
It's,
Facebook?
and quite a few.
Yeah. Dominique is watching.
Hey,
Hey, Dom.
we missing you.
I know. We are missing you. Okay.
7.
Right.
Right.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Mhm.
Quite a few. How many of those got a little ounce of black in them? I'm
With
just
Tua got an ounce. All of them.
all of them. The
Tua.
majority of them biracial.
Yeah, majority of them are.
Jalen.
All of them
I
probably,
bet
but
Jordan
Lamar.
Love is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess the question is who are all that aren't? Is that
right. That's the question. Who's not right?
Right.
Lamar.
Lamar.
Lamar. Even Dak.
No, I
No.
think he's not.
Wow.
He got a little something in him.
Okay.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. That's good.
All right.
Mm.
We let's see who Mel said. Look.
Dom said the job is working the mess out of her.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. That's all right. We'll have you next week.
Right.
We'll have you all to ourselves.
All right.
Okay.
What we got?
Inspirational.
anything? We want to move into the inspiration.
We
We
went to
got
the
anything
inspiration.
else to talk about
Mm-mm.
besides these games? Did
go
anybody
to-
hit up my little controversy I got
What's your
this
controversy?
weekend?
Oh, did anybody give her the answers? She should go to what did they say? On Facebook? On Facebook, what did they say?
Did anybody?
Nothing. No.
Nobody didn't answer my
On
question.
Facebook, they did.
They did?
Mhm.
Somebody
I
answered.
missed that.
Oh.
Where
Do
you
I
see
go to
that
the
at?
do I go to the first birthday party of the grandbaby? I get a little sickness so I can sit at home and watch this game.
Somebody said you need to watch it on your phone.
It's not the same. I can't hear the
Is
commentator.
that Azam? That's your
Uh-huh.
mom.
My stepdad.
Oh,
He
Mr.
said, watch it on your
Boaston.
phone.
Watch it on my
Mr. Boaston
phone.
said you can watch it on your phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For your friend.
Exactly.
For my friend.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
for your
my
friend.
I'm
That's
sorry.
right.
For my friend. Tell my friend to watch it on the
Right.
phone.
Uh-huh,
exactly.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's
So we ready for a little bit of inspirational.
Yes, we
Inspirational
need some
playbook from Miss
inspiration.
Ann. Let's get it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This title of today of the inspirational playbook is I Have a Dream. Okay, on August 28th, 1963, Dr. King gave his I Have a Dream speech in Washington, D.C. And on June 11th, 1963, John F. Kennedy proposed a civil rights bill to Congress. The suffering of Black Americans at this time was prevalent. The country was not civil. The dream to become equal was a hard fight. But through many organizations, protests, and even deaths, some freedom of democracy was being made. Even today, with sports, we still have 13 teams that hadn't had a Black head coach. It wasn't until 2017, like we just said, that all of the NFL active teams had a starting quarterback. Only half of the NBA teams have had a Black head coach. So we got a long way to go now.
Long way to go.
So far ahead, but still seems so unreal. Is it there aren't many are not that qualified? Or are they just being overlooked? We have to instill in our youth, our Black youth, that they can be whatever they desire. There shouldn't be a ceiling placed just because of the color of their skin. We have come a long way since 1963, but have a long way to go since leaving 2023. And this is our inspirational playbook.
All right. I
Drop the
love it. Drop
mic.
the mic on
Whoop,
that one.
All right.
I love it, Ann.
Yes.
And coming off the ML King.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right. And going into our Black History Month.
To Black History, but
Yes.
just do want to say, if you haven't heard today,
Yeah.
that the King family lost another member.
Yeah.
Dexter King lost his battle with prostate cancer.
Yeah.
Today. So
Sad.
so sad, so sad,
So young.
so young, 62 years old.
Mhm.
So we will. Ooh, that family.
Exactly.
you know,
So much
there's
tragedy.
so much. But we will keep the King family.
Yes.
They lived in Malibu, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if they gonna come back home.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because they didn't do that with Yolanda.
He's married, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was
Did
married.
he have any kids?
I'm not sure. I don't
Mm-mm.
think he had kids.
Yeah.
They were
Mm-mm.
married 11 years.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we will see what's gonna come of
Happen
these upcoming days with
know.
the King family, but
Right. Just keep them in your
keep
prayers.
them in the prayers. Keep
Yeah.
them in our prayers. All
Definitely.
right. Well, we ready
We're
to
gonna
wrap
wrap
this
this
up,
up.
lady?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Episode 18.
18 down on the
episode
books.
18.
Down on the books.
Yes.
All right. Thank you all for
Exactly.
coming out and viewing our podcast again this week. Again, just remember we are Women Talking Balls, and we are a podcast that gives women the opportunity to share their love of sports from a woman's perspective.
Yes.
We are here at Deluxe Space Creative Space out in McDonough, Georgia. With that being said, if you have any products that you would like for us to sponsor, please email us. Want us to showcase? We are looking for sponsorships.
Yes.
Also,
Want to
hit
be
us
like
up.
Tiger.
We want to be like Tiger. Hit us up on in our email, womentalkingballs@gmail.com. All right. I think that's everything. We
Yeah,
good.
we're
Paid the
good.
bills.
Yep.
I barely did it. I held it down for you, Dawn. All right. Thank you so much. We are
Women talking balls.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for
Have a
watching.
good
Yes.
one.